A comment I get so often on TikTok is people telling me, saying, listen, we bought this house, now we've got trouble, financial trouble, or there are problems with the house, problems with the roof, something is leaking, mold in the walls, whatever the case might be. But it always comes down to one thing. Everyone tells me, I wish someone told me. I wish someone told me beforehand. I wish the estate agent told me about this. I wish the attorney told me about this. Or they say nobody told me about this. I didn't know about it. It wasn't taught at school. And here we are. I bought a house and now I have problems. That is why we created this. A 10-point hit list for a bright buyer. So before you buy a property, make sure of these 10 things. It is not necessarily exclusive that these are the only things, but these are the most important things that you have to make sure of, that you hit them and that you are prepared for what is coming. Okay, so the first one, buying a house shouldn't catch you off guard. Okay, you have to prepare your finances. We grow up in an age where we finish school, you might go to college or university or something, you know you're going to get married someday. So we save for a ring, we might save for a car, but for some or other reason, none of us, well, I didn't, nobody told me to, none of us prepare to buy a house. We all think we should buy a house. It's part of the South African dream. And when we get there, we are unprepared. So the first one, preparing your finances. We are going to look in this list 3 times at finances because it is so important. This one is before you get there, to prepare your finances, to make sure it is in order, to make sure you are ready to buy a house, that you can afford to buy a house. So speak to a financial advisor, speak to your financial advisor, get one that you trust, that you can guide you, that can do some future values with you, look at your salaries, look at your income, look at your business and make sure you make a right decision. If you have time, save up for a deposit. Once you get there, you don't know yet whether you will get 100% bond or not. So don't be caught off guard. Make sure you've got something in the bank that you can put a deposit down. It will help you so much. Furthermore, it is so important to just know what is coming. If you're not going to stay there for 10 years, you might have to just take in some considerations. Remember, if you're only going to stay there a little while, a house you bought, then you're going to have extra costs when you sell the house, estate agent fees, things like that. That should calculate into your decision now. So prepare for your finances. If you have time, look at some of our other videos regarding bonds and make sure you can up your credit score to get the best possible bond. So the first one we quickly looked at, if you have time beforehand, make sure you do the due diligence, make sure you are prepared for what is coming, make sure you are ready to buy your house whenever the chance comes around.